Okay, because I wasn't sure.
Also, make sure that you have an appropriate email address. You don't want sexy woman at blah blah blah.
Thank the Lord. Thank God. Thank you for putting that one out.
Yeah. Did anybody have any questions for me?
I just have one more thing to add on, and that's on your resume. You can also put your if you're professionally sort of getting yourself out there by doing things like Twitter or LinkedIn, it is also okay to put links to those sites as well. A lot of employers are going to find out themselves, but if you go and take the initiative to push it out there, they'll take you as a responsible person that knows how to manage themselves and manage their own brand, which is themselves. So I think that's also a good way to put that on there as well, your LinkedIn profile and your social media profile links per se.
And I think what you said before about being very careful about what you put on those public sites, people are checking them. I know at the college where I work, coaches will check students' Facebook. And if they don't like what they see, they won't invite the student to be part of their team. So you have to be really careful what you put out there.
So is there certain ages where they don't look for? Like I know my niece, I get very upset when she puts things on her Facebook. And is it true that I thought I heard somewhere that they don't look at it's banning for anybody under 18 or does it matter what age?
There's a federal law that says that 13 years and below, kids can't create an account online for anything without their parents' consent. So their parents need to have a parents' consent if it's under the age of 13. But anyone above 13 can do it. And so Facebook.
Anytime people do that anyway,
people. You'll often find students. So believe it or not, I actually did internet safety class with 10th graders, which is really hard to do. Or not 10th graders, 10-year-olds, because you imagine 10-year-olds on internet, but they play games on the internet, they chat with other people on the internet, believe it or not. And so one of the things that we talked about was, I asked the question, how many of you have a Facebook account? And there were students that raised their hands, and it just made me, cringe a little. And I asked them how many of your parents know that you have a Facebook account. And of course, 10-year-olds are going to say, my parents know it. I mean, they're going to lie and say that their parents know it. But, it was obvious that, their parents didn't know that they had a Facebook account. So believe it or not, there are kids that young on it, even though they're not supposed to be on it. And so the parents are not, making sure that they're not on it. So.
It's time to wrap up. I need to hurry up because the cart person has to leave at 8:30. So I would like to thank you all, thank everybody on the panel here. And I also want to inform everyone before everybody on the panel leaves that in your folders it talks about the employer hiring incentives. And you can request for more information and read it on your own time. Also in your folders, Facebook, we'll have the link on Facebook and have the link for everybody here that's here. And please check that. It's www.facebook.com/social media and you.
2011.
Okay, and that's the website you can go to. Okay, and I would like to thank you all for coming here tonight, and thank you to the interpreters, and the people that have made this successful, and also the SIL staff of Central Pennsylvania. And Stephen Cairns, and he's the executive director here. And also my supervisor, Pam, and her name, and Mark as well. And the last person I would like to thank is Karen, that also made this a successful event. And I would like to thank you all for your time. Have a great evening, and make sure you grab some cheesecake and enjoy the social time.